Yo, this place is massive and it's awesome. Hey, what's going on everybody? DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to new mods for Farming Simulator 19. Today we got 16 mods for you. For all platforms, we have 10 new and 4 updates. And PC and Mac, we have 2 updates. Check them out. First up today, new mods for all platforms. We have the Seppi Maxisoil 350. This is going to be a stump grinder, plow, and cultivator all in one. Has a 3 meter working width, 300 horsepower requirement. You're going to need a big boy for this, and it only runs at about 4 miles per hour. But remember, this is a specialty item, not just a stump grinder or a plow or a cultivator. This has a lot of different things in common with itself. So $55,000 gonna get you this. No customization whatsoever, but hey, it works great. Also, this is from Black Eyes Official Modding. They always do a really good job, and this one just adds to their collection. I love it. Next up, we have a new weeder. This is the Agromet-Jawor P-431-2. It is an old Polish potato weeder used to remove weeds from potatoes, but can be used as a weeder for literally anything in game. 25 horsepower is required, 3 meter working width at 7 miles per hour. Main color, you've got some older colors right here, pastels, things like that. I think the red looks pretty good. We'll go with that. And then symbols or logos, you've got yes or no. Next new mod for all platforms today is going to be the Lizard Cut 15 Cultivator. This is going to be 105 horsepower required, 4.5 meter, 9 mile per hour working speed cultivator. And as far as colors go, well, you've got the original, but you also have all base game colors. Very, very good here. I always say if you're going to do a mod, something like this, always just do base game colors. That way you can match this to whatever you would like. This looks really good as well. The modder's done a great job with this. KZ modding. Looks fantastic. Heck yeah, man. We've been getting a lot of old Massey Ferguson tractors lately, and you know what's going to look good with those? A plow. The Massey Ferguson plow, in fact, also from KZ modding. 55 horsepower is required no matter what version you go with. 1.9 meter working width or more, plus 9 miles per hour. A couple things that we've got through here. We do have design color, which is going to be the shanks at the bottom. You could change these, well, kind of whatever color you want. It doesn't just have to be Massey Ferguson. Really appreciate that. Also, main color, same thing through here. You do have some Massey colors. You got the Agco color, but you've also got whatever color you want. Very cool option through there. Really dig that. And then you've also got some plow setups right here. I forgot what it was called. You have the 3 plow. You have the 4. So the 3 has a 1.9 meter working width. The 4 has a 2 meter working width. 5, that's going to give you a 2.3 meter working width. And a 6. This is going to give you a 2.7 meter working width. So again, not super large no matter what you go with. As a matter of fact, you're not even doubling. Actually, you are doubling. Interesting. Okay. Nonetheless, through here, you've got the same horsepower requirements. 55 horsepower, even for this large plow right here. So grab your favorite Massey, grab a big plow, get to work. Next, we have this big honkin' place. This is the Williamson Commercial Grains Farm from Dazed Modding. Oh yes, this is a large arable farm which specializes in the cultivation of commercial storage of grains, storing an average of 10 million liters of grain across their 2 commercial sheds, which means inside the sheds. You've also got, well, different places that you can store things in a normal silo, though that is not very large. It's only 185,000 liters, but that's not really what this is for, but you can do it. There's a couple different things you can store as well. It's going to cost you $250,000, and it does say, as you can see right here, there are some concrete poking through the placeable. Then it says this is to allow you to raise the ground and place objects on the concrete pad. So what you can do is raise that up just a little bit and then go through. So let's see if we can showcase that real quick. We take this area right here and go across. Sculpting. Aha, yeah, there you go. So you can do this and that works perfect. You don't have to though, so that is cool. You can also bring this back down if you would like. But that allows you to raise it up, puts it on normal ground, and allows you to put some placeables down. Now that I've successfully ruined this section, let's see if I can fix this. And let's go on a little bit of a tour of this. So let's drop down to the ground and let's do it. So this is going to be your entrance, at least one of the entrances. We do have 2 entrances to this through the side. And then we have a bunch of big doors. Now, you're not going to be able to open any of these without going inside first. So you will need to go inside. This is the inside of the first bunker area. And we can open this up. Boop. All good. Now there is a pipe right here. We'll explain what this goes to here in just a second. But there's the first one. And we have basically the exact same thing right here. We need to come inside and then we can open the door. There we go. Sometimes I miss that trigger. There you go. So you got that. You can also see we got some flashing up there because outside the doors, we do have a beacon, a working beacon running. So that is pretty darn cool. If we spin around, we've also got the same thing over here. Large interior area. We have 2 doors inside here, as a matter of fact. Boom, one right there. And if we back all the way up, we have another door right there. So all that is good. And then our last one right here. This one's a little bit different. This is more for machines, things like that. But you could do whatever you want. It really doesn't matter. Yes, the doors do take a little while, but you know what? I'm cool with that. Whatever, I'm fine with it. Right here, we have our dump for the silo. Yes, the dump for the silo. And then around back, really not a whole lot going on back here. Nothing too crazy. So there you go. Got all that. And then a rear entrance. Pachow. Nice. Now, as far as the silo goes, how do you make it work? Well, silo is right here. That's where you're going to dump. And then in here, these pipings, that is going to be what you get your silo out from. So let's do a little bit of a test here so that you guys can see this running. I'm just going to dump in some weed. I think I've got 15,000 liters of weed in here. We are using a Pepe 978 mod right here, one of his old Fiat semi-trucks. I like this. I call it a semi-truck. Sorry, I know a lot of you guys say this isn't. I'm going to call it one anyway. Sorry. Let's dump this in. We should get our trigger about right here. And we do. We'll go ahead and dump that weed in. And perfect. There you go. Now we don't need to dump a whole bunch in here. That's probably going to be enough right there. So to get it out, what we have to do is we have to come in through here. And you'll see we have the start filling trigger. So yes, that will fill. In order to make it look correct, you will need to pull directly under it. Just a heads up through there. So that's how you get the weed out. The one that I haven't tested yet is the one in the other shed. I wonder if they both work. If they do, that's going to be awesome. Let's pull right under here. Please, please, please. Yeah, man. Hey, all right. That is cool. But remember, these buildings, these are for storing grain on the ground. So if I wanted to come in here and dump a little bit of this out, well, this is exactly what this area is for. And like we said, you could store, I think it's 10 million liters of crop on the ground in here, in all of these different sheds. So yeah, this you're going to do just fine. Oh, I'm stuck. All right, let's get out of here. And time for Not So Nice DJ to come out. This is the small and big houses in a Polish style. Oh, yeah. Can we sleep here? Of course we can. Can we sleep here? Of course we can. What makes these Polish? Just put that on there just so these would pass? You can't go in. It's just external. There's nothing about this that actually allows you to do this. These mods are not helping Farm Sim. Come on. They're labeled as big house and small house on the online, but however, in game they're family house and brick house. Can we at least get the names right? I'm not going to be nice about this. Come on, man. Just consistency, cohesiveness. Just do it the right way. Come on. And we have a Polish metal shed because it is very obviously in a Polish style and not for clickbait whatsoever. 18 meters by 7 meters. It is seasons ready. It's going to cost you 10 grand. It's $5 and I'm not sure anybody cares. Here we go. Something to clean the palette with. The American barn. It's a placeable barn for your farm used to store vehicles or crops, which is pretty cool. You can see the inside. Looking very, very nice. Let's see. Looking for a light. Not finding the light, but probably going to turn on at night. I'm looking at some screenshots and it looks like that is the case. $2,500, very cheap. Your next to last new mod for all platforms today is going to be the concrete divider. Now this is very interesting because this is used to divide up crops to stop collisions in sheds and things like that. This is from the same modder that made this big mod right here, Days. So let's put a few of these down and let's see if there is anything that we can do. I assume we might be able to pick these up. Let's see, let's find out. No, okay, so these are just placeables, as they said. Nothing wrong with that. I don't think he ever said that it was going to be movable or anything like that, but good to know. Now, I'm looking at these and thinking, okay, so how are we going to make this work? Divider. There we go. So it looks like with these, pretend that we're in the shed because you're going to need to raise that up for that. Looks like these are just kind of made to go side to side, front to back. Put a couple down. I am not the person to be doing this right now. This is way too early in the morning to try and make things perfect. But there you go. That's my wall. I think 3 is good enough for me. But what you could do is you could place these down, and it gives you the ability to make your own wall. So if you were in here, for example, and you raised up the wall, or you raised up the floor, well, you could place a couple divider walls in here, and you are good to go. As far as deleting them goes, very easy to do. And your last new mod for all platforms today is the cow statue. This has 2 of them. You have a cow, and you have a cow on a stand there. Don't we already have like 2 of these placeables? I don't think we have any on a thing yet, but yeah, we've definitely got 1 or 2 of these. Cool, I guess we're getting duplicates of everything these days. All right, couple updates for you guys for all platforms. Starting off with Riverside Farms from Massey B modding. This is going to be version 1.0.5. We've got fixed farmland issues, milk trigger working at the beef farm, replace the petrol station, reduce the seed usage for carrot and onions for planting. They fixed the storage at the main farm, added new crop at the main silo, fixed the food plane at the main cow farm for the dairy farm, fixed the bunkers and EVGA in the main farm. Other minor fixes have also been done. Xbox players, if you have the Alpine DLC, they say please enable it, and this will show the roads. Temporary fix for now. They're still working on this issue with Giants, along with Lancey Boy and TNT modding, hopefully as well. They say new save game is required, so please start a new save game with this, and you'll be just fine. And we have an update to the Fiat 180 Brazil. This is going to add a new attachable body version, and it's got a tipper and livestock versions with it. Front air suspension, front bumper, sun shield, PX antenna, turbo version, 4x2 semi-version. Right there. There you go. That's your the new version. As far as everything, you've got different colors, rim colors. So do we have a chrome? Yes, we do. Don't need one on this truck. It looks a little bit interesting, but we're going with it anyway. And then design. There you go. Not bad looking right here. This is a cool little pack right here. If you guys are into some older trucks or Fiat in general, well, these are going to be perfect for you. Next to last update is for the DjGoHam HV660, or if you're on console, it's going to be called the Lizard Harvest Line HL660, and it is going to be version 1.6 on PC and 1.1 on console. Revised performance requirements, and also on PC, got a little bit extra to it. They say better adapted to the REA mod. And your last update for all platforms today is going to be the old Lizard car trailer pack version 1.5. Duplicate model elements have been removed. It fixed the rim color on the 1-axle trailer. And we do have 2 mod updates for PC and Mac players today, starting off with Chamberg Valley from Shaba and Farming Agency. This is going to be version 1.003. They say this is a great update with lots of improvements and new things, so it is very recommended to start a new game save. If you decide not to start a new game save, now you must bear in mind that the errors and many of the corrections that have been made will not be solved. Do not be discouraged. It will be worth it. Have a new game save. Also, there is literally like 3 pages worth of changelog notes, so a lot of things have changed. There's a lot of difference, and this is a massive update, and you should definitely check it out. But first, read the changelog because it's very long. I'll leave a link in the description. And lastly, an update to Stockman. This is going to be version 2.0.5 new. They've added the Italian translation. Guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed the mod video. If you did, make sure you drop a like on it. Get subscribed to the channel if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure you turn your notification bells on as well so that you never miss daily farming simulator videos here on the channel. If you guys missed any of the videos that we released yesterday, make sure you go check them out. We talked a lot about Farming Simulator 22, showed off the trailer, talked about new crops coming with it, new vehicles, even a new brand, Mack trucks. All very exciting. All being said, hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace.